I don't say
The other question is he into scat?
Well, into what?
Scat.
Into guess?
Scat. S-K-A-T. It's the bottom one on my StreamYard side, but like I don't.
That's a little out there even for me. Even though what scats are, squishy.
I know what that is. I'm not a fan of you know.
Is it bad? Look at that.
All right, so Abe just told me what scat is. It's S-K-A-T, which is what he's into, I guess. So basically, it's poop love. It's like poopies, like incorporating poopies into your lovemaking session. There's actually a whole genre of scat films and stuff.
What would possess a mind?
I don't know. It's just they're out there.
We're gonna break this shit down. You're.
And with Birdo taking poops on people's chests, I'll have to say that definitely Birdo's into scat films. Okay, thank you. Bye.
I mean, that's a visual I'll never ever get past. Why would y'all do that to someone like me? I'm too old for that shit. Now that whole thought process of somebody.
I don't know. I think you like it. It sounds pretty good. Don't you think? I think so.
Little Birdo catching up. I love it. I'm so proud. Smell. How do you formulate non-smell? In your nose, in the hairs, in the breathing. Oh. I could have went 2 years never heard about sex with poop. Good God.
You might get the hang of it. Once it we get a little old. I think you'll get the used to it. Just plug something up to your nose and just cover your face, and then you're all good to go. You won't even feel nothing. You won't even smell nothing.
Birdo, is that from experience talk? I don't believe y'all.
I'm being serious. I know why.
Birdo, there are people having sex with shit. Is that what you're really telling me?
Yep.
And it's called scat, like Rada said.
Yes, that's what it's called. Yes.
Is it abbreviation for shit scatters or what?
It's the way Rada explained it. Like when he asked me that question, that's why I said it.
Who would poop and have sex?
I'm telling you, it's not uncommon. It's more common than you think. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. That's why I said that. I take a shit on. That's why I said
everybody for leaving that image in my head.
Wasn't meaning any harm, Birdo. I was just asking a simple question, and it wasn't intending on pissing you off or anything. I was just curious because, like I said, I had a friend of mine that was into that, and I've never met anybody else that was into that. That's the reason why I asked that.
Preston, there's real people in the world that would do that.
Well,
yes, there is. It's I can't think of what the initials stand for, but it's called scat. A friend of mine, he's dead, long gone now, but him and his boyfriend used to have sex with poop, and when his boyfriend pooped, he put a piece of turd in between a bread and ate it.
Oh, okay, I'm out. Good night, people.
Good night. What do you mean?
Damn, she's your renter.
Some people, it turns them on. I mean, it's their lifestyle, but I can't cut nobody down for their lifestyle, what they love and what they don't love. But it's just part of what attracts them to another person. I'm not into it. Lo and behold, hell no. But
I ain't never heard of it.
It's a true thing.
Damn.
Yeah, it really is. You're absolutely right about that. It sure is.
God help us.
I did not mean to put that image on everybody's mind in the chat, but it was just.
I'm glad that you did it. It's okay. Like this is a great conversation. I like having conversations like this. It really gets the blood pumping. But it's a nice, pleasant, experience. A lot of people, can't stand having conversations like this, but I can. Even when I'm eating my food, I can have conversations like this. It don't bother me. It's all right. You're gonna like it. Like you're gonna enjoy it. Like you're gonna love it.
Oh, hey, Miss Fine. Miss Fine.
I'm looking after the fucking kennel, right?
Yes,
and I'm asking Lisa. And
are you sure you don't even dig into your own butthole? You don't put your finger in your butthole and lick it. You don't do that.
Fucking cunt up on.
I mean, you should try it one day. I think you'll love it.
I didn't mean to start anything, Lisa. I was like this. That's why I stopped it when I asked the question.
The words.
I mean, sure. It's no different than people, picking their nose and eating their boogers.
Hey,
okay,
so
I'm pretty sure y'all do that, right?
The next day.
Oh, did y'all hear him talking about scat sex?
No, that's why I'm like, what?
Look, you missed it, Tony. Did you know that there's people out there, including Birdo, that will shit on themselves and rub it all over them and have sex? According to Birdo. Now, who would fucking have sex with somebody that smeared fucking doo-doo all over them? Birdo's all about it. That's what scat means. And we wrote out everybody in the chat. I've suffered ever since. and it's all Birdo's fault. I guess he'll blame me for that, but
So is Birdo still backstage?
yeah, Bert.
You want to go ahead and bring him up and talk about this?
Yeah, if you can. Go
So
ahead.
Birdo? No, I mean, like, what's going on here? I guess you're talking about Scat.
That was like the question, the other night, and I gave them answers. So that's where the whole, thing I started. I didn't automatically just bring it up out of the blue. No.
No, but
Okay,
that's
so
true what he said.
you didn't initially bring it up, but what was your input to the conversation?
Someone asked me what do I prefer. I don't know the whole total details. Someone asked me a question in the comments. What do I prefer? They asked me if I was a top or down person. They asked me, do I prefer top or bottom? They were asking me like some sexual questions, and I told them that I prefer I take a shit, that's what I do.
That gun's got virgin ears. Watch your mouth.
Yeah, that's
what I said.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you were answering whether you're top or bottom, and you said I take a shit.
Meaning that people were going, like, he asked me a question. He came up on panel, like, he asked me a question of he asked me do I prefer like the whole scrap the thing. That's what he was asking me a question about. So yeah, I told him, I gave him an answer. He asked me, but he went on even more than that. But you have to go back to the live stream and actually read the comments and see everything that was going on. But yeah, there's more to the story than what I'm the way I'm explaining it. And technically speaking, and half of these people were sitting up here in the comments, but I basically, let it go afterwards, and guess what? There's someone else on the live stream that was just here earlier had to bring it back up again. That's what they were talking about. But I'm not the one that situated the whole entire, question.
Okay,
They asked me a question, right, and then they asked me, another thing, and then they asked me, do you prefer like Scat or something?
Well, that's what they're saying.
That's what they asked me that question, but then they came up on panel and basically talked about it, and then the whole conversation. That's how it all got started.
So do you
I'm
know?
not the only one that was talking about it. A few other people, at least three other people were talking about it.
Okay, so
you sure,
Scat, well, no,
Yeah, I'm sure. Like, why would I be actually making this up?
Well, that's what I'm trying to get to the bottom of. Like, you didn't initially bring this up? I understand.
No, I didn't.
I understand that much. However, so this Lucifer guy goes, Tonic, he went on and on about Scat and it's what he likes and sex. Is that true? Did you go on about that?
He wanted to, but Aussie Mandy came up and saved me.
Okay, wait. On the other hand, can you jump on panel for a second? It's probably like in the morning over there.
Where?
She's still in the comments.
Yeah, Aussie's here.
Yeah, but she's
because she loves me and she's a good mod to all of y'all, and she's good to me. And she came up and said, "People in the chat are getting sick listening to it." She tried to help me, and Birdo thought it was a good topic. That's what happened.
Now, someone else was talking about it. I wasn't the only one that was talking about the topic. Now, because other people were talking about it on panel too.
Look, I could lie. I agree, Birdo. You're right. See, I'm fair. I heard what you said, and the whole chat was being sick because it means, what was it, Birdo? They shit on themselves, rub it on them, and then they have sex with each other. I'm sorry, Aussie. I apologize. I'm trying to clarify. Right, Birdo?
Yeah, that's the conversation. That's how the conversation was. Situated. With each other. It was also said no. It wasn't me that. It was just that we were talking about some people that actually do that. Yes, and that some people would rather do that, and some people would rather eat their shit when they have sex with each other. That's what it's called, scrap. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what upset the whole chat. And that sweet little Aussie got my back. She come up and said they're getting sick. And we stopped, but I'm the one that pushed it. I'm like, I've never heard.
Yeah, Aussie Manda. Yeah, I'm not. But see what I'm saying? But Aussie Manda is being fair too. I'm not the one that initiated in the conversation. I'm not the one that originally brought it up.
He is.
Yeah, Princeton did say something about eating a shit sandwich. Yeah, he is the one that did. He did actually say that. You're right. But I'm not the one that brought it up. I'm not the one that initiated the whole conversation. I'm not the one that it just automatically just turned into a conversation.
But Birdo, you did get a little excited about it. You wanted to talk about it, and Aussie
Listen, I talk about anything. I don't care how the destiny. I'm allowed to talk. Like people have conversations like this all the time. Like, it's not uncommon for people that I thought we were adults. Like, it's not like how nasty can it actually be? Like, come on now. We're not like little bitty. What? We're we're adults. We should have conversations like this.
I guess I'm kind of confused. Are you into that or not?
I didn't say I was into it, but I wouldn't mind having it's not. But I wouldn't back down conversations. But I consider now I've had conversations like this in the past. But I'm not the one that brought it up. That's what I'm trying to get at. I'm not the one that brought it up.
I asked you a question. Are you into that though?
I just answered.
I just answered the question. All right. I just answered the question. All right. I just answered his question.
He did. Oh boy, that's a lot. That's a lot to process.
Well, I survived it. I had my little awesome.
Hey, wow.
Ain't nobody gonna have sex. Well, they might.
Right.
I'm with you.
See you guys over at the settlement.
I'm with you, Tyler. Nobody.
Okay,
thank you, baby. We're on the same page. My little tonic left me high and dry.